Alright guys, Rayron here. We're at the Bakersfield train show in Bakersfield, California. Let's go ahead and take a tour of some of these layouts.
Yeah, I hope you don't mind.
So I do recognize this layout. This end scale guys were at the Tehachapi layout. Pretty impressive couple of layouts we got here. Got S-scale right there. I think beyond that we got Lionel. This is the HO layout. Looks like the Zephyr is coming up. Definitely a favorite train set of mine. See if we can get on the turn here. First time I've seen an S-Kill big boy. Very cool. Alright, so this is O-scale. So 2-rail O-scale. This is the first time I've seen 2-rail O-scale. So nice little treat here.
Oh, this is railroad.
Very cool. I'm actually digging this 2-rail O-scale.
I've built modular railroads with classes where, like, each module is a piece of California history. And a 3-rail line runs through it, and they stand by it, and they stand, and we've got Trainshow, where they stand and they teach about, like, this is the Bear Flag Revolt in 1848. This is the Gold Rush. Yeah, that's why I love to teach 4th grade. I spent about 6 months teaching about the Transcontinental Railroad. And I am probably the most well-read. Missed it. Oh, I heard it. It was beautiful. Isn't that funny how promontory just never grew? But my favorite transcontinental story is after the money grab they made getting all that land. When they got the Utah, we decided each one to simply the Utah to go ahead and complete it ourselves. So they passed each other. And the government, and at night they were actually doing the race and brought up each other's tracks. And the government stepped in and said, promontory, right there. Coming up on the market.
A lot of Western Pacific representation here. Very nice little bridge design. Look at this yard. Got a traffic jam up here. So pretty good size train show. Several layouts. There's 3 layouts of N, which is nice. 2 HOs, S, and O. So definitely a nice variety of scales. First I've seen in a while. One good thing I gotta give N scale is that one HO modular. This group has really showcased that you can put double track on either side, use a divider in the middle, and now you got yourself a nice little layout. And it's not a train show without a door prize. It's nice to be back to normal, especially in California.
It's going inside the light. This one. They don't do that.
My wife's just got your hand here. Okay. So I built a 5x8 scale that works well. Yeah. And she wonders where I'm in my Zen place.
They have to have it for 32 hours. 32 hours. There you go. Well, they are too.
That's like what you've got over there.
When I put this on. Yes. Very good.
Alright, so I had to dump my gyro stand. It was starting to overheat on one of the motors. So, the video is definitely going to be wobbly. But, do the best I can to capture some of this. Fortunately, they have some shorts to deal with on that side of the layout, so a lot of HO's not running right now.
I'll take care of that. Yeah, you had two truck park diesels over here running against the No. The dead end of a piece of track. Oh, there you go.
Now this is definitely something I've been wanting to do for a while, and that is a street scene. It's definitely something I want to do as a modular. There's just something about these half-shaven buildings that I really like too. It doesn't take up that much space, but you still get the emphasis of a cityscape, especially with that background. Oh, I love that. I definitely have to get my professional stand out for this one. Get my spotlight. I love this 2-rail O scale. I'm really liking this scale. And here comes California Zephyr, Western Pacific. Alright, so we've got an engine coming on the left-hand side there. You can see the lights coming down. To the kind of top right, you can kind of see the 4141 pulling the UP Excursion there. Alright, got the HO Santa Fe coming through.
just move it a little bit. It's gonna go around the car now. Oh, thank you. Oh,
Yeah.
It takes everybody.
It takes more people than are doing.
That's right.
The majority of people in this country are good people.
I agree.
You gotta stop letting a few people mess it up.
That's right. You were talking to the choir. I agree with you.
Don't we all?
He agrees too.
Is the power coming from the track or from the actual power lines? From the power lines? Nice.
You stringing them up, you're gonna lose it.
Now, if you guys didn't catch that, this particular modular railway is actually a true tram system. The power is coming through the power lines on top of the rail, so it is actually true to scale. And it's not getting the power from the rails, it's getting power from the overhead power lines. That's how cool this layout is.
Everything there?
We're gonna do one last look around here. Yeah, not too bad overall. So you guys saw the train show and all the layouts for the Bakersfield. Now I'm going to show you the haul that I got from the show. Now this particular show I was a little bit more disappointed with because a lot of the vendors kind of understood kind of the MSRP marketplace, and I've been seeing a lot of used items that were at MSRP or a little bit higher. There was like several brutes that had really top of the line stuff, and you know, when you go to a train show, you expect that you're going to get a little bit of a better deal. And unfortunately, this show was probably the first show, probably in my lifetime, that there was not really a lot of great deals. And a lot of things that caught my eye that was, I think, fair market value, especially for a train show, actually came from a lot of the freight side. Now, there was a particular vendor that I actually bought most of my stuff from. And there was two train sets that I really wanted. It was a Coca-Cola set, 4-car set, and unfortunately it was just a little bit out of my budget zone. And then there was another one that I really wanted, and I just simply couldn't afford it. And it was like a Southern Pacific orange silver color scheme, and the engine actually came from Hobbytown, which is a production company. I haven't even thought that they made trains, and the guy was showing me, and it was really nice. Unfortunately, again, I couldn't afford it, so I'll show you the stuff that I did get. Again, it was mostly on the freight side. So this is a American Bicentennial Caboose, 1776. Again, something that I just don't see often, and kind of got at a fair price, so I ended up picking that up. Now this next set, or this next freight, I want to make the Rock train set. So I want to have an entire blue train carrying this freight. As you can see, it's all weathered, which is pretty nice. Again, for $5. You cannot beat that. It's got the kitty couplers. I do have to put metal wheels on it, which is fine. But yeah, I was actually quite happy with this when I saw it. Okay, next thing I got. So this was a big pickup for me. When I saw this, I grabbed it immediately. This is actually a pretty rare find. So normally when it comes to these type of cabooses, you either find the SP, usually see the SF, but rarely you find a chroma key, let alone caboose, that has both SP and SF on it. So when I saw this for $10, it's like, yep, that is mine. Because again, I collect things in the Union Pacific heritage to include Southern Pacific, and I like this chroma key because, again, this merger never really happened. SPSF caboose. Katy couplers. I got to put metal wheels on it, but again, it is a great find. And I don't think it's in its oh yeah, it is. It's in its original box too. Roundhouse. Pretty darn cool. Really, really happy with that. Okay, the next one. Another type of train that I want to put together is a Boxcar Express of nothing but the MP Eagle. The Missouri Pacific lines. These cars kind of can get hard to find, so I've been trying to pick these up wherever I can grab them. And this vendor was actually the same vendor that was from the Tehachapi. It was the deaf individual, and I was able to recognize him and got a good deal on this. But unfortunately, I think this was made by Athearn Genesis Blue Boxes, and it has the same road number, so I'll have to go through and change these road numbers a little bit if I absolutely want to do ops with these type of box cars. But again, I'm happy to still find them. So that is the MP. And then this last one is kind of pretty cool because I want to collect just unique things. This box car has a custom siding. And I kind of want to do a presidential train. And when I saw this, it was like, yeah, I think we'll pick this up. So it's kind of a propaganda piece for Trump 2020. So I saw this and it's like, yeah, this can go with the presidential train that I want to eventually make. But I do like the NYC train here. But again, $5 can't pass that up. So again, very unique, very cool pickup. So, but yeah, that is basically, it's a mini haul. It's not, I wouldn't say necessarily this is a haul per se, but it's just more of the things that were unique to me and I needed to have in my collection. Again, I came very close to getting 2 train sets, but unfortunately just outside my price range. And I was trying to get an MTH MP, there's a A and B set diesel engine. It was DCC ready, and I really wanted to buy it. However, the guy was asking for like $10 over the amount, and I only had cash, and he wouldn't take card. And so, I was trying to give him in cash value $10 under, but unfortunately didn't budge and wasn't able to secure the deal. But it's sometimes that's just the way it goes sometimes with trying to buy these things from train shows. But again, overall, the layouts were definitely the best thing about this train show. As you saw from the video, there were at least 3 N-scale layouts. There were 1 HO layout, 1 S-scale layout, and 1 O-scale layout. I think I said there was Lionel in there, but there was no Lionel. It was just a O-scale layout. So no 3-rail Lionel scales at this particular train show, but nice and big, plenty to buy from, and it was pretty cool. It was a pretty cool experience just to go back to have a proper train show. But with that, guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and wing hugs to all, and to all a good night.